All right, I want to say something that I've often been afraid to say. Are you ready? Here it is. The Bible promises blessing for those who obey God. The Bible promises things like peace and prosperity for those who obey God. Now, why would I be afraid to say that? Well, in our world today, there are so many people that preach a false gospel, often called the prosperity gospel. And the prosperity gospel says that if you come to Jesus, he's going to fill your life with blessing, health, wealth, and prosperity. And they preach the gospel, this false gospel, in such a way that people come to Jesus to get the things that they really want out of life. And Jesus is just a means to an end. But the true gospel says that Jesus is not a means to an end. He is the end. He's the thing that we really want and need in life. The true gospel of grace is about forgiveness of sins through the atoning work of Jesus. And the false gospel of prosperity is truly an abomination to God. And so I've tried to always stay a million miles away from that false gospel. And yet, in being so afraid of the false prosperity gospel, I think I've missed the truth of the scriptures, which says over and over again that generally speaking, if you obey God, your life will go better than if you don't obey God. Generally speaking, if you want peace and happiness in life, you should be obeying God. It's not just an Old Testament thing as well. It's much more prominent and frequent in the Old Testament, and yet this is a truth also for New Testament Christians. Take, for example, 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 10 through 12. Here he's quoting Psalm 34. It says, "He who would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit." So if you want to have a life that you love, if you want to see good days, then obey God. He goes on in verse 11, "Let him turn away from evil and do good. Let him seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil." So I think many of us Christians need to make a little bit of a course correction here, at least in our own understanding. It is okay. In fact, it is perfectly biblical and good and right to want to be blessed and to obey God because you want to be blessed.